It's time for the Northwoods Cooking Show. Starring Uncle Roy and Miss Callie, the troublemaking dog.
Hello and welcome to the Northwoods Cooking Show. I'm your host, Uncle Roy, and this is my lovely assistant, Miss Callie Ellis. Oh, Miss Callie Ellis! Oh, a big squirrel! A big squirrel! Oh, treat, treat! Good one. Break that in half. Oh, sniffer bites. So pretty. Oh, say hello, 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 hello. Good. You know, she don't sit around. We're going to sit for the rest of the day. I won't see you all episode till the end. And the food's all done. Ooh. Anyway, on today's show, we're going to do some Mexican cooking. And this is going to be very simple and easy to do and very filling. So let's get going. First of all, I've already browned off 1.5 pounds of ground beef, and I've got it drained already. And what we're going to be making today in this, we're going to make this all in the same pan. And we're going to be making a tamale pie, Stove Top Tamale Pie. This is going to be wonderful. And where's she going to She's going to try to run down. I close the door and you can't escape. You're stuck, Ellie, you're stuck. Oh. Remember, I turn aside, she's going to hide downstairs. You might get in the way this time, Callie. No. So we're going to reheat that back up. And to this now we need 2 packages, and you can use any kind you want, it doesn't matter, of taco seasoning mix. You know, some recipes call for a certain brand name. Well, they're selling their brand name, you know, so it doesn't matter. I just got these at Aldi's. These are just cheap generic kind. Doesn't matter. You can just doctor these up. What are you doing? What are you doing? Trying to escape. Oh. What do you got there? What are you doing? Oh! She's got her dolly. Oh, her dolly. Oh. Rip it to shreds. Come here. Oh, she must have run play now. Come here and show everybody your toy. Show everybody your dolly. Come here. No, she dropped it now. She wants me to chase her. So we're adding on 2 packages of our taco seasoning mix. All this is going to go right into the pan, along with 2 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce. That's where you get, 1 16-ounce can, whatever, But you want a total of 16 ounces of tomato sauce. Trim that down just a little bit. Mix this up just so we don't burn our hamburger. Ooh, I can smell that already. And along with this, we need a can of kidney beans. And you can use light, dark, doesn't matter, whatever your personal preferences. I'm just going to throw in the chili beans. It's the kidney beans with mild chili beans. And you don't need to drain these. The juice, everything goes right in. I just want to put in the chili beans because I want a little extra spice in there. Now you don't have to take it. You can use plain kidney beans too if you don't want that much spice, extra spice in there. Recyclables. And that's it. We just take and let this come to a boil. You want to mix this thoroughly now because we have all those dry ingredients in the seasoning packet. Oh, this smells wonderful, Callie. Ooh, mmm. See what? From afar. You don't want to get close. You smoke it up, it goes up. Then, we'll just let this sit. As soon as it comes back to a boil, which it is, then we'll cover it and let it simmer for 10 minutes. And then we'll be right back. So when you simmer now, make sure you turn that down to a very low heat. You don't want the flame to go out, but get close to it. Oh, recyclable. Now, while that's heating and simmering, 10 minutes, we can go ahead and mix up our cornmeal, our corn muffin mix. And just get one of those little jiffy boxes. That's all you need. Kind of break up the crumbs though. It gets kind of chunky. And just mix it up according to the packages on the box. Which is 1 egg and a 1/3 cup milk. I don't use these that often, so I have to look at this. And a 1/3 cup milk. And being that it's a quick bread category, take that yolk. You only need to take and mix up a few swift strokes. You don't want to over mix it. Otherwise it's going to get all, your cornbread will be real tough. Just enough to moisten it. I'm just getting up that egg. Here we go, that's it. Then, when our time is up, our 10 minutes, then we're going to take and make small spoonfuls of batter all over the top of the mixture. Okay, now we have our mixture all done simmering, and we just take our cornmeal muffin batter and just do little spoonfuls of batter all around the top of the pan. And this we're going to take and recover and let it sit for about 15 minutes to cook, or until the cornbread is completely done. And you can just test that with a toothpick and insert that into the center of a muffin dumpling here. If it comes out clean, then you know that they're done. Oh, it just smells wonderful. And then we'll take and come back in 15 minutes. Ooh, Callie, look at this. Ooh, yummies. Ooh, that's looking really, really good. I don't have to put any extra water in there either. I was surprised. Oh, telephone. The boss has been texting me like crazy. I get more phone calls on when I started this new job than I ever did in my life on that phone. Just change my name or number. Ooh, that's all done. Ooh, we gotta get a close up of this one, Callie. Yeah. Can't throw the pan in front of the camera like that. Nope. And this is the lovely tamale pie. Isn't that wonderful, Callie? Oh, she was over there waiting. Look at her. Waiting for samples. Oh, that looks so beauteous, don't it, Callie? Let's get up closer. And you can see with all this beautiful red orange sauce in there. Mmm, that's gonna look good. Let's dish up a plate, Callie, and see what that looks like. Oh, spine, look at her. That's her dolly in the background there. Sometimes she rips it to shreds and stuffing goes all over the place. I gotta restuff the toy. Don't you, Callie? Okay, Callie, I'm gonna dish up a plate. Watch it, she can come running in now that it's all done. Take credit. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. beauteous that is. Oh, look at all the yummy yummies. Mmm. Oh, that looks good. And then just before serving, sprinkle a little cheese on top. And you can put a little cheese on the remainder. Actually, you should put this on the last 5 to 10 minutes that it's cooking in the pan. So the heat will make it, melt it more. I forgot to do that. Oh, but now I'm telling you so you can do it and not make the mistake I just did. Oh, Callie, that looks beauteous. Just put a little blob of sour cream in that too. Oh, that cheese is melting fast. Oh, there, that looks pretty. Mmm. And I'll give you a close-up of this too. And this is our Stove Top Tamale Pie. Oh, is that ever good, Callie? Mmm. Oh, look at it. Waiting for the sample. Oh, Callie. Okay, how was that tamale pie? Oh, God, was that ever good? Oh, and it looked just so pretty. Oh, that looks pretty. Does it look good, Callie? I did a sample some of the cornbread, but that was it. If she got any of that spicy food, oh, she'll puke it up all over the clean carpets. I know you will. She's back there waiting for more samples. Yeah, look at her. So let's go on to our next Mexican recipe. This one is going to be, it's a taco casserole is what it is, which is very simple to do. And I got my ground beef, and it's another 1.5 pounds of ground beef recipe. And this is already browned off, so I'm just going to heat this up again. I gotta drain off that fat yet too, so I better heat that up good. Meanwhile, it calls for a can of Mexicali corn. You know, it's the whole kernel corn that has red and green pepper in it. And I didn't have any, they didn't have any at the store that I went to. I went to Aldi's and they didn't have that. They got regular corn. You can't run, you can't hide. No, it's time to escape. You can't hide. You can just lay down there on the couch. She heard that click of the stove. She must take off. So anyway, I'm just going to take and cut off some red and green pepper and just dice it up and add it to a regular can of whole kernel corn. And I suppose this way here now you can take and put in as little or as much as you want. You don't want it too overpoweringly, but I love red and green pepper, so it don't matter to me. But this you want to take and dice up rather tiny. You don't have to mince it, but you want to have really small pieces. So this is going to be blended in with the corn. And you want it more for the color or the flavor too, yeah, you do, but you don't want big chunks to bite into. It's not like a stew or a gumbo or something. This is taco casserole, so you just want this diced up real tiny. I put a cartoon up on Facebook. A friend of mine had given to me on Facebook to talk about Easter. I laughed so hard. Oh my Lord, it was so funny. There were 3 eggs sitting at the bar in this picture of this cartoon, and 2 of the eggs of the girls were sitting there with the legs crossed, and they're catty and talking about this 3rd egg sitting over there, and they look at each other and they go, "Did you see her dye job?" I thought it was hysterical, because when I used to go down to the bars, there were people exactly like that who would say things like that to the other people. I thought it was hysterical. Oh my God, I was drinking my pop and I spit it out when I was reading it. Oh my God, it was so funny. Oh, these food dye job. They were Easter eggs. That was just too funny. Oh. Anyway, this was already cooked off, so I just heat it up a little bit. Enough to get that fat going off. Because when it's chilled down, the grease ain't gonna pour off as well as it would if it were hot. So I just want to pour this grease, and especially if you get the 80-20 ground beef, you're gonna have a lot of fat. Look at all that grease. Ooh. Now, in making this recipe, instead of ground beef, if you want to go healthier, you can, and use ground turkey. That'll work just the same. Except that when you brown off your turkey, you probably want to put a little fat in the bottom of it because the turkey's just so lean. You might want to spray the pan or something so it doesn't stick. So we get this back on. And to this now, we're going to be adding a large can of, you want to put in pinto beans. I'm going to put in the chili beans, because I want it to be, a little on the spicier side, just like I did with the tamale. Oh, that just turned out so good. And you don't have to drain this, just put this all right straight in. Recyclables. And then you also want a 16-ounce or a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce, or you can just use 2 of those little small 8-ounce cans too. And we'll just take and pour that right in. Recyclables. And since we're doing the red and green pepper instead of the Mexicali corn, I'll just throw in my diced peppers and a can of whole kernel corn, and you just throw this whole thing in there too, because it's not all that much water. Oh, this one has a lot in it. I'm going to drain this one off. It's the Mexicali corn. I think it only has like a tablespoon or 2 left in it. So this, otherwise it's going to take forever to reduce. So yeah, drain off your can of whole kernel corn. But I haven't had that Mexicali corn in ages. I used to cook with it a lot at home, so I like the colors of the peppers. If I remember right, I think there's only like a tablespoon or 2 of water in the can. I think it's mostly, moisture. It's so moist in there that you don't need all that excess water like some of these are. And now this we're going to stir up. We got it to a boil, but it's going to, as soon as I get this all stirred up, that boiling is going to stop. But we want to bring this mixture back to a boil, and then we're going to simmer it for 5 minutes. I should have a bigger pan, but I got my tamales in there. Callie, we're going to have tomato all over the stoves. Oh. Uncle Roy, we're going to have to clean the stove. Anyway, we'll let this come back to a boil, and then we'll let it simmer for 5 minutes. And then we'll come back and put it into our 2-quart casserole dish. Okay, this is almost thickened up. Oh, you missed it. I'm stirring, a piece fell off on the floor. Zoom, she heard that plop, hit the floor, and she came racing in immediately. Woke up out of a sound sleep. You're such a mooch, Callie. You're such a mooch. Okay, now we'll put that into our casserole dish. Make sure you spray it. And we got the oven preheated to a 400 degrees. Because now we're going to take and put our casserole, our taco casserole, into the dish. Ooh, that looks beauteous. She already knows what it tastes like, don't you? Look at it, back for more. Oh, another bean went flying. So good. Then we're going to sprinkle this with 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese and a cup of tortilla chips. And these you want to break up, but coarsely. You don't want a fine powder. Still want big chunks in here. Oh, chips. Chips, crumbs. Oh, slowly eat the small one first. Oh, crunch. Yeah. You still got more down there. Get your crumbs. And then we just put this in the oven, the 400 degree oven, for about 5 to 10 minutes or until the cheese is melted. So it's very simple and very quick to make. And this will be our taco casserole. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yummy, Callies. Oh, Uncle Roy's got a mess on the stove to clean up. Oh. And this is the wonderful taco casserole. See the chips starting to brown very lightly? And the cheese is all melted there. Oh, that looks good, Callie. Let's dish up a plate and see how that looks. Ooh, look at all that. Ooh, grease. Lots of chippers in there. Let's put some more chips on the side. Get more dipping. That'll be a good dipping sauce, Callie. What do you think? You just toss up extra chips on the side here. And then you can just take and dip into the casserole with the chips. That's a great way of eating it. I like doing that way. Oh, simple. Have a good guy. You can't eat that food though, because you will throw it up all over the carpet. Look at her, she's drooling. Oh, poor thing. You can have a plain chip though. Yeah. Well, Callie, let's take and see who wrote us this week. Wrong tune. Oh, dear chip. How about another chip to Miss Callie, at least? Is it pretty? Sit pretty for the question and answer period? Oh. You're doing way back there. What are you doing way back there for? Oh, look at this. Way in the back. Oh, Your Highness, I have to come all the way back here just for you. Oh. Dear Uncle Roy, Miss Callie, I was wondering, what is cumin? What kind of spice is it, and how do you use it? Signed, Jeff of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Oh, thanks, Jeff. Thanks for watching. Cumin. It's a unique flavor. You use it a lot in Mexican cooking. I should have really put some in there. Doctored this up and put in some cumin is what I should have done. But I'm sure there's some in the spice mix. But cumin has a hickory, smoky taste to it. It's wonderful. It's absolutely fabulous. You don't want to. It can be quite strong, so and overpowering. So you don't want to put a lot in your food. Like a dish like this, I probably would have put in like about half a teaspoon or so, and it just gives it a unique flavor. It makes it more of a smoky richness to it, almost kind of like I forget that mole. Mole has cumin in it, and that has that smoky flavor to it. That's what you get from the cumin. It's really good. It's excellent in chilies or anything spicy and hot, but you don't want to put in a lot. It's not a hot, spicy spice. It's a dark green. You don't want to put a lot in because the flavor is so intense. You only need a small amount of it. If you put in a lot because you want it, more flavor, it's going to just overpower your meals and make them taste terrible. But you just want to put in, like I said, for this casserole dish, I probably would have put in about a half teaspoon. And when you make a pot of chili, put in about a teaspoon. It's wonderful in chili. Oh, it's really good. Hope that answers your questions, Jeff. Thank you for writing in. And if you have any questions for Callie and I on cooking or baking and even gardening, which we do pretty soon, I hope. As of taping of the show, it's still chilly cold out. It's the Twins opener today. Woohoo! And good luck, Twins. And it's still chilly cold out. It's like 32 or 33 degrees out. And it's like, oh, April 1st though. So we still got another April, May. Another month to go yet before we start planting. Now I hear there's a big warm up coming up next week. So hopefully that'll start warming up the ground. We need it, don't we, Kelly? Oh, let's say goodbye. So for Miss Callie and myself, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Come here. Quiet all the time. You're quiet all the time. Sit pretty, yeah. You're quiet. We want to say, eat healthy, be safe, and spread the sunshine. And thank you everybody for watching. Bye-bye. Oh, you're not real. Oh.